Ben, this is one that I'm sure you hear it all the time too, the discussion around humans in the loop of autonomous systems. So there was some coverage here in Defense One this week. General Gainey, the head of U.S. Army Space and Missile Defense Command, he basically makes this point that drone defenses are going to need to kind of act first and ask later. We're not going to be able to react to drone swarms with a human with their hand on a joystick. We're going to have to move maybe a little bit faster than we anticipated to fully autonomous systems or systems without a human in the loop. Maybe it means humans supervising, but they're certainly not going to be steering each and every system. And that could be, I understand why that's kind of off-putting to some people. I get kind of this, nobody wants robots' revenge, certainly not me. But look, I think you got to look at this as at the opportunity cost, right? Like how many soldiers' lives are we willing to put at risk to have a hand on a joystick, right? These systems they're being developed. They've been developed for years. We're getting better. We're developing more of them today. I think we've got to get to the point where we as a society understand that, yes, there is some risk in employing these autonomous systems, but there's a hell of a lot more risk in standing on principle of these kind of like overly fearful approaches to this philosophy that if a human doesn't have its hand on the stick, that we have somehow crossed some horrific Rubicon. I think we're pretty much there. So I don't know, Ben. I'm an optimist about fully autonomous systems for certain mission sets, like pretty quickly. You've been in the field. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think the training back to some of the Marine Corps 101 training, I think of two things, right? I think of first, hey, mission accomplishment. That is the most important thing. And then close behind, but second is troop welfare, right? So when we think about mission accomplishment, is autonomy, does this help us get better at doing the job, faster at doing the job, or cheaper? Those are all good things. And then secondly, hey, can we, by using this, make our troops better? Can we use fewer troops? Can we save a life by not even having someone out there? Those are the framework that I think about. And I think an important metric to keep in mind as part of that is, listen, we cannot expect AI, autonomy, all of these buzzwords of robots to be better than humans. We can expect them to be better, to be perfect. We should expect them to be better. And that's the metric, is if you are going against perfection, yeah, they're going to fail. But we know humans aren't perfect. I certainly am not. I just made an error right there when speaking. And so the measure has to be, did the autonomous thing, did the AI beat us? Not, did it do perfect?
No robots' revenge, but slightly better than the worst human. Hopefully slightly better than the best human. That's really what we're shooting for, right? Slightly better than the best human.